Hi everyone, as you know my name's Brooke Robinson. I've prepared this for you today. See if you guys like my activity and go on ahead and use it. It's about an activity which is a fantastic maths phenomenon that we've got right here in the school grounds. Most schools have veggie patches these days. This activity is a little outside the box, but I think it'll really get the Prep to 1 students thinking and interested in finding symmetry in their everyday lives. For this activity, you'll need the veggie patch, obviously, safety knives, disposable plastic knives, chopping boards, plates, cleaning cloths, basket for collecting the veggies. And if you don't have access to a veggie patch, bring in a big pung of strawberries and share it amongst the students. They will really love chopping it up. You can invite parents along too. That would help with supervision with safety and the scissors and knives and chopping. Or you could ask students to bring their fruit whole in the morning so that they can chop it up and prepare it for themselves. The school's vegetable garden is a rich source of fresh produce and promotes healthy eating, so this activity will spark a lot of interest in the naturally occurring symmetry in their children's environment. With this age group, typically between 5, 6, 7-year-olds, I'd start talking about the veggie patch in the morning group time, and as a group write a list of the vegetables that we need, talk about how we're going to collect them, respect the plants, etc. Once everything's collected, we'd return indoors, give the children a quick demonstration on cutting the vegetables in half. Need to discuss safety, fingers out of the way, hold the knife properly, and the definition of symmetry. So with children of this age, it needs to be simple. It needs, a shape that has 2 sides or halves, or vegetables that have 2 sides or halves that are the same or close in size. Children will need to wash their hands before and after handling the food. It's a very tactile activity. Have enough for everybody, to at least chop a mushroom or something like that in half. It's quite cost effective. You've only got to buy, bag of mushrooms or something like that. After they've finished cutting their veggies, as long as it's edible and not a lime, they can eat it. Be fantastic to capture a photo of the children while they're having a go at their cutting. You can make a display for later on so that they can look back at that cutting activity and symmetry. You can add in some other shapes and things like that, some photos of everything that they've cut up. It's really important to continue using the describing language for symmetrical objects, so it helps the children identify what's what. A symmetrical object is something that has the same size, halves, shapes, the 2 sides matching. They're all really great words to use during this activity. The activity can be built upon, so it can be applied for older year levels who then might like to make a symmetrical salad or something. They could also prepare a meal or something like that for the staff. In reflection, I'd follow this activity up later in the day, perhaps with a little table. You can ask the children what was their favourite thing to do. You could ask them what was matching, what wasn't matching. And we could do up a little, this will come up backwards, but we could use a little bit of a whiteboard so that they could distinguish between what was symmetrical, what wasn't symmetrical. So have a little go at that. Make use of your interactive whiteboards. Okay, so to extend on this activity, we can make fruit and veggie kebabs. We can ask the children to observe flowers. Really beautiful. I'm sure the girls would like that. Leaves, seeds, tomato leaves, basil seeds. Ask them to look at their bodies and the symmetry of faces. So we could use a little bit of mirror play. I'd just like to steer clear of using the butterfly paintings. That's fantastic, and we can definitely do that after this activity. But I think it's great to get a natural element into their learning as well. Feel free to go ahead and use my planned activity. I believe it's a great way to slowly introduce symmetry to the younger age groups, and it's also a great activity to promote gardening, healthy eating, cooking, and role play. Thank you very much.